Good Sunday morning to you. Hope you folks are having a fine, beautiful Sunday. Anyway, FBC just got out of church. I'm about to fill up the old Ford with gas and woo-wee. Oh no, it ain't that expensive here today. $3.19, but it's a lot higher than it was, let me tell you. But anyway, I got a few errands to run today. Gonna go to Home Depot, pick up some bird feed. Gotta feed the old birds, you know. Spring's coming. The sun's out today, so I'm gonna get some bird seed so I can keep my bird feeders full. Anyway, hope y'all stay tuned and watch me throughout the day, because today's gonna be a day of just doing stuff. But y'all have a good one. I'll check back in with you in a bit. Yes, sir. Alrighty, here we go again. Let's see what we can get into today. I got plenty I can do since the sun's shining. A little windy, but we'll get through it. We're gonna take care of the little birdies today. So y'all watch this. And being that I went to go to Home Depot to buy the birds some food, because I've always bought it there, it seems as if they've stopped selling bird food. I thought, well, good Lord. So I wound up going somewhere else, and I'll show you in the picture. Anyway, I wound up going to Tractor Supply, which is another one of my favorite stores. Man, can't walk in there without spending a fortune. It doesn't seem like. But anyway, I needed to go there too, because spring is coming, and I got to give the old lawnmowers a tune up. Especially that bad boy zero turn. Man, that thing, I put it to work. And 2 years of hard work on it has taken its toll. But I did buy some new blades, oil change, fuel filter, belt. So I don't think I'm gonna do that today, but I got it so that I can. It ain't quite time ready to mow yet, but it's coming, you know, it's a coming. But I did need to buy some feed for my poor little birds out there. The old water trough, bird bath's empty. The bird feeders are empty. And of course, not only does it feed the birds, I got a couple squirrels that like to come down on that tree and shake those things empty and just dump it all on the ground. But you know what? They're getting fed too. And if I think about it sometimes, I'll throw some peanuts out there, maybe to keep them squirrels off them feeders. But those black oil sunflower seeds, that seems to be the favorite. Everything wants to eat that. I've even got some big buzzards that come out here, and they set up on one of those high-line poles over there, and they just sit there watching over the whole territory. But they'll get down here too, and they'll make a mess of that bird bath, and they'll eat all the bird seed too. So anyway, it's all good. Gotta feed God's little creatures. I don't mind. But back to going to Tractor Supply. I come rolling out of there, and there's some young men sitting out there, which I don't know. Sometimes I don't trust everybody, but I do like to give, and I do like to help people folks, for good causes, you know. But these guys were sitting out there, and they had these tables set up, and they were selling little wood projects and ornaments and what all. So I took a look at them. They asked me, "Sir, would you like to donate, or would you like to take a look at some of our artwork that we've got for sale? And it's for a good cause." And of course I asked them, what's your good cause? And they told me that it was for suicide prevention, addiction, and PTSD, all them kind of disorders, you know, folks suffer with. Now, I haven't suffered with any of it, but I've dang sure been through it. I've had, I'm a suicide survivor, widower, because I lost my first wife of 23 years to suicide. We were together about 25, but, you know, 23 years of marriage, and I watched her battle with that stuff. And believe me, it ain't fun. And it ain't fun at all for those who are watching the others suffer with it. But they had some pretty cool stuff they were trying to sell, to support, and I had to look at it. And they had some that I liked a lot, but then again, the cross-reference of what they were offering just didn't seem to coincide with the makings of a cross. But I did get this, which is pretty nice. It's pretty cool. It's a wooden cross with looks like horseshoe and a star and a little rope lassoed around it on some log type beams placed in the center of it. That's pretty nice, granted. But they had some with like Old West pistols and rifles and shotgun shells, and I thought, man, I like that, but I don't know that those two things go together. I mean, to each their own, and I'm a firm believer in the Second Amendment, but just didn't seem right. And I wanted to help out, so I bought this one, and I'm going to hang it up on my shelf somewhere. You know, it kind of resembles Texas. It's country looking. It's got horseshoe and a little rope and star, so that was my contribution today. Now, you know, my wife and I, we don't mind helping out, serving anybody. But I figured that was a good cause, so I went ahead and purchased. But anyway, back to the Home Depot and not selling bird seeds. Man, what in the Sam Hill? Which is fine, because I went to Tractor Supply and bought the same brand in a 35-pound bag, or was it 45-pound bag? 45-pound bag, I think. But probably for the same price I was buying that little 12-pound bag at Home Depot for. You know, Tractor Supply is kind of country anyway, so I like it. But that gosh dang lawnmower maintenance kit sure as heck wasn't cheap. That sucker, I think the blades were $75, 3 of them, which go on that deck. Oil and filter, spark plug, fuel filter change, and air filter, and all of that 9 yards. This thing here was like $57. Let's see what else. And of course these blades, and there's 3 in this sucker. It's a 3-pack, and that's what that deck calls for, 3 blades. So I got that, and that was another $57. So, you know, I'm ready to change that oil and blades and belt on that mower. And I got a new drive belt too, and a deck belt drive. So that another 50 bucks. So all in all, about $175 just to do a little maintenance for this lawnmower, this zero turn, this bad boy. It's a bad boy, all right. And it's a bad boy, costly to maintain too. This thing's about 2 years old. And as you can tell, and I ain't easy on my stuff. I try to take care of it, and for the most part I do, but I'll run them hard, and I usually tear something up. That's just me. This big old 725, 7000 series Kohler engine. That's a good little engine. Now that little John Deere too. Of course, it ain't much for mowing the acreage around here, but it'll get up around the house and in the backyard where we keep our dogs. That barely fits through the gate to get into the backyard, so that's good enough. And this old Craftsman, boy, it was a 56-inch cut. And before I moved out here, I've got a tractor too, but that old brush hog on that tractor. Now, I had to bring those feeders and birdseed in off that porch because that wind blowing across, I was afraid it'd be too noisy for you guys. I hope I'm sitting in this frame good, but I guess we'll see. Looks like we probably are. So anyway, back to wanting to give the old bird. I don't know if I'm gonna wash these feeders out right now, but I don't think they need to be washed actually, but definitely gonna fill them to the top so them little birdies will have some food. Boy, it sure was some good YouTube watching last night. I watched old Backwoods and Wanderer Art and Adventures. I watched them. I was wanting to try to put one up myself, but I was too busy hem-hawing and jacking around, so that kept me from doing anything. Actually, trying to get ready to do taxes. That's, you know, that dreaded time of the year is coming up. You gotta get your taxes done. So, man, and when you got a business and trying to keep all that there straight and together at the same time, it's a chore. But hopefully I'll get them done here pretty quick and sent off, and hoping I don't owe nothing, you know. But I pay enough as it is, and hopefully I get by without having to pay any more, because that's ridiculous, man. Taxes coming out of your paychecks and the cost of health insurance and everything. Oh man, my little old bucket here's, I guess I'm gonna have to find me something different for it too, because she's starting to bust up. But these bird feeders, they attract all kinds of little birds. I get the blue jays and the red birds and the finch and the little sparrows, and like I said, I get the gosh dang buzzards and crows and squirrels, but you know, I like watching them. I like keeping them around. They kind of eat mosquitoes and whatnot, so that's good. That's good. And my dogs like watching them. Yep, them dogs, they sit in my recliner in there looking out the front window, just watching them birds. Of course, they ain't gonna hurt them. Well, I don't know. They chase them, especially if they land in the backyard. They'll chase them. Dadgum dogs. What would we do without our puppy dogs? Yeah. Them birdies about to chow down. That, and I gotta fill up their little bird bath. Yeah, I've been learning the editing process too, trying to edit videos. I don't know if y'all saw, but I got me an intro little short that I got to add, and you know what? It's just a matter of sitting down and learning that stuff. Now, I've never done this kind of stuff before, you know, and up until late, well, probably past 3 months, January, somewhere in there, that's when I decided I want a YouTube channel and I want to record stuff. And I can thank the Crockers for watching them, and I can thank Backwoods for and watching him, you know. And again, those guys, they encourage you to do the stuff, so that's cool. And man, I'm just gonna keep at it myself, and hopefully get you guys to stay tuned to my stuff. And you know, I don't know that I'm going to be specific on anything, but I'm going to get into a little bit of everything, because I like doing outdoor projects and just anything to be busy. And as long as I'm being busy, why not record it? So that's what I'm going to do. Who knows, I might find a niche or something to stay focused on and do and record. But for the most part, I'm just going to tackle day-to-day projects. And you know, I record them and y'all watch them. That's great. And if y'all are interested in watching them, man, y'all are probably going all over the place right now, but let me get this strap here so I can hook the feeder up to it. Don't mind it, I'll edit it out maybe. May not be that bad, but hopefully it's not. But yeah, I'm gonna probably be doing all kinds of stuff and just take you folks along, and maybe even have a sit down and a live chat one day soon. That might even be fun. Never done one of those. Of course, I don't have enough subscribers right now to do that, but I'd be sitting in a live chat chatting with myself. But I don't know, people might log in when they see them lives come up and current ones, but you know, that we'll see what happens. Alrighty, let me get this one here. Hopefully I can get it out there without done. Now I'll probably be wandering y'all all over the place again as I'm trying to mount this thing, but if it does, just hang on tight. So, but boy, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get me a little tractor with a front loader on it. My tractor doesn't have a front load on it, but it's just a basic little old farm tractor with a brush hog and a little box blade. But I'd like to get a tractor with a front loader on it. Of course, you know, I think about the expense of that thing, and you know, I'm no more than I'd probably need it. I need it now, but I can just go rent one and use it, and a couple of other attachments. Unless I was going to get into some outside work with it and do a little contract work for other folks, which ain't a bad idea. But you know, at the moment I'm not ready to do that, but I wouldn't mind it. Field mowing, brush hogging, that'd be a pretty good job, I think. I don't know if you make a lot of money at it, but you know, I'm starting to learn that money ain't everything. Yeah, you need money. You need money to pay your bills and to survive, but it ain't everything, and it sure as heck ain't worth working yourself to death for it. That's for sure. The older I get, the more I'm starting to think, man, I'm tired of working as hard as I do and for other people. But hey, it's got me what I've got, where I'm at now, so I can't complain, and I'm grateful for it. You know, thank God I've had a good job over the years, and was able to raise kids and buy homes and buy cars and support with health insurance and put back for retirement, 401ks, and save and whatnot. And you know, I'm very appreciative and thank the good Lord for that. So, but you know, oh man, old Poot's getting tired. And I ain't tired of where I don't want to work, but I'm getting tired of running on somebody else's schedule, which I set a pretty good schedule for myself, but I'm just, you know, the old mind's thinking, and I'm 55 years old, middle age, so, you know, that retirement's kind of starting to, I can see the end of that tunnel coming here before long, and I'd like to hit it sooner rather than later. But who knows if that'll happen. I guess it all depends on the planning and what you want to do. Now, I'll always do something. I'll always be busy doing something, but I'm not looking just to sit around and not do nothing at all. But, you know, punching the clock and being tied to somebody else, that's starting to get a little old with me. But we'll see what happens with that, you know. That might be premature to think, but then again, might not be. Just need to kind of sit down and put my priorities and put my life in perspective to decide which way I want to go. But because it'd be fun to sit around here and do different things, do what I want to do, go fishing, build something, work on something. I mean, I can think of a lot more things I'd rather get up in the morning and do around here than having to get my butt up, get dressed, and drive 20 miles to work, 30, 40 miles to work one way, and drive it back home. But yeah, we've all been there and we've all done that, so that's all right. But let me see here. What am I gonna do now? I do need to go out there and put some water in that bird bath, so I'm gonna go out here and do that. I think I'm gonna try later to get my wife to sit in and do a little recording with her, share her, my beautiful wife, introduce and share her with y'all. Now, she's a good woman because she's into a lot of stuff as well, and you know, I'm blessed to not only to have had two women in my life that mean the world to me, but you know, I'm just a lucky man to have my wife now, Tish. She's a good gal and got a beautiful, loving, giving heart and care for others, and you know, she's one of those kind that cares more for others than she does herself. And man, just a great lady, and I'm proud of her for all she's done and what she does. So she's definitely a good-hearted woman. All right, let me get this little hose here. I'll go over here and put some water in this here bird bath. And I'm sure they're sitting around somewhere in these trees watching, thinking it's about damn time this guy's putting some stuff out for us. Yeah, this little bird bath could probably use a good cleaning too, but it's kind of got seed and bird shit all in it. But I'll rinse it and dump it and top her off. Hopefully we don't see no more freezes coming, but maybe it won't freeze up. Birds will have some good standing water to enjoy now. Gosh, well, yeah, I'm watering already. Get that out of there. Probably ought to get some paint out before long. Paint the baño there. That's a full bathroom right over there. It's got a toilet, shower, and all of that right there. Put that out there before I even moved out here. So, of course, I used to have my RV parked right over here next to it, to that pole, and I come out here and stay the weekends and do work, and all. This little plot of land was pretty messed up before I got on it. So it had an old burned out trailer house on it, and it's just neglected and looked like crap. But you know, over the years got it cleaned up, and definitely getting started on cleaning it up even more. So that'll just need to beautify the place. And come the time when I do retire and I'm sitting around on that porch right there looking out over everything, it won't look so bad and fenced in and Yeah, buddy, I'm waiting for that. I've been planting trees, different spots around here, so got some good little trees going on, but just working to make it appeasing to myself. I ain't worried about nobody else, so just me and my wife. You know, I look around at some of these other folks' spots around here, and I think, gosh dang, I guess they like living that way, but you know, as long as it ain't on my side, I ain't got a problem with it. I don't like looking at it, but who am I to say? I can't go over there and tell them what to do. If they like it, that's so be it. But it does look like crap, I tell you that. But I don't need nobody coming over here telling me anything about my place either, so I just keep my mouth shut and mind my own business. Which what a lot of people should do. Mind your own daggone business and you'd be a lot better off. My old ex-father-in-law said that one time. Said if you mind your own damn business, you'd be a lot better off. And that's true. I think Hank Williams said something like that. Just mind your own business. Don't be minding mine, and you got enough minding your own, so why you want to come attend and monitor my business? Funny as crap. But that's the truth too. Alrighty. Anyway, well, the birdies are fed. The birdies got water. And I'm going to shiner. I'm gonna have me a shiner bot. And I'm gonna try to get this little video edited real quick and put up before I do another one later. And hopefully you guys watch this and enjoy it. And hopefully you'll tune in for my one later. So anyway, it's a good Sunday evening or afternoon. I'll get here and tackle this little video. Make sure I keep my editing skills going. And y'all hit the thumbs up for it. Share it and subscribe it. And I'll see you here pretty soon on the next one. Yes, sir.